Man, welcome back to the music reaction. Guess what, man? The NBA is cutting up, bro. The NBA cutting up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna make one. I was just gonna do the NFL part, and I gonna say the NBA for like tomorrow. But the NBA cutting up right now. I gotta talk about some of this shit, bro, cause it's ridiculous. Ain't no damn well. Excuse my luck, but some of these contracts is ridiculous. Like I'm just gonna look at this. The first one is I'm looking at. I'm looking it up. Because I seen it on ESPN and I'm like, no, hey, I'm not hitting on nobody. I look. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money, bro. Get your money. It's hard out here. Even if you're a top echelon artist, y'all got bills to pay. Y'all bills higher than because y'all living in life. So you know the more expensive your life, the more higher than your bills being. So you get your money. I ain't saying don't get your money, cause life is high. But for some of these teams to pay some of these contracts is kind of ridiculous for some of these players. I'm trying to look. Cause it's one player I'm trying to look. Okay, and I'm like, this is the like Cleveland Cavaliers. He signed a contract to this dude named Sam Merrill. He got 4 million. He got how much money? I'm looking it up right now. Hold on, just give me because he's not worth that much money. Like I'm just being honest. If you chose to sign him, the Cavaliers is horrible. You asked me about the Cavaliers. I think they were overrated last year. They're gonna be overrated this year. They not going with nowhere this year. If they asked me the Cavs, you should be considering trading for a star or something. I mean, Darius Garland gone. I would love to see Dame Leonard go there. If Dame Leonard could get there, he get a team like Cleveland. Something they might need him because man, you let Ty Jerome go for 3. I'm trying to see. Hold on, I'm letting my thing load up the internet. We finna get to the detail because I want to get to the details. Here. This is ridiculous. Like. With some of these teams is overpaying for some of these players that don't really do a lot, don't show up at all. Now, don't get me wrong, you got skill sets now. You getting paid because you got a skill. You getting paid and you got a skill. You know what I'm saying? So you getting paid, you got a skill. So I understand everything that's going on. You got a skill, you getting paid. You shoot the 3 ball 40%. You getting paid what 20 million for that? You getting paid for it. So I understand. You know everything. You know out that situation, but man, some of the money these dudes getting, bro, ridiculous, bro. Oh my god. Okay, I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at right now as you speak. Here you go, right. As you speak, I'm looking at right now. I'm not pocket watching nobody money. But I'm looking at this contract, and this don't make no sense. I'm looking at this, and I want to point this out to the people in the world that really watch sports. And I'm looking at this. What is his name? Sam Merrill. By the way, I'm finna show you how much he averaged. Sam Merrill. ESPN. Sam Merrill. Shout out to ESPN. I hope one day I'll be on ESPN. One day. That's my goal. I love sports. I love debating about sports. Hopefully one day I can debate Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A., you is not ready for me. I'm telling you. You got all my friends, every fucking body. You not ready for me. I'm telling you. Debating, or I'm going to give you a run for your money. I'm telling you, I am that good. I am that dude with that. I'm telling you, bro. I'm going to debate you down. Hey, but look, Hey, shout out to the ESPN. I love First Take. I watch that every day. That's like one of my main shows I watch. Stephen A. is one of my. I'm a fan of Stephen A. So shout out to ESPN First Take. But I'm looking at their sources and what they say. Samuel, he signed a 4-year deal, 38 million. He averaged 7 points, 2.2 rebounds. The man shot 40%. 40%. 40%. How the hell you get a $38 million contract and you want a shot playing 7 points? Is you serious? Is you serious? Is you serious? Is you serious, bro? Is you serious? I'm looking at it. I'm serious. I'm serious. This is the NBA free agent part one. I'm looking at that. And I'm looking at that. I'm looking at this too. I'm looking at this. And I'm gonna go here and I'm looking at Ty Jerome, who was just with the Cavs. Ty Jerome, this is a better player. He's a better player than him. 38 million you just gave to this dude who only averaged 7 points. And you couldn't get that man Ty Jerome 50 million? He just signed a 3-year deal, $28 million dollar deal with the Grizzlies. Which is a perfect fit because Ja Morant, he's be off and on. They don't got that much. He's a perfect fit for the Grizzlies. Don't get me wrong. He fit them perfectly. They need another guard. Hopefully he can help them become, because they need another guard. But, and maybe he can help in the future. Maybe if they do get rid of Ja, he might be a guard they could put in the starting lineup and maybe you could rebuild off. But I'm looking at this 3 year, 28 million. You couldn't get that to your boy. You couldn't get 38 million to Ty Jerome. You couldn't get him 50 million for 3 years. He's a better player, a way better player, and I'm looking at these. I'm looking at teams like, what is you going? What is you looking at? Analytics, 3-point shots. What is you looking for in the free agency? And I don't worry about my favorite team is the Lakers. I don't worry about the Lakers. I'm super worried. I watch the Lakers I am worried. Super worried that you can have Luka Doncic and never get the right team to put around him and get his full potential. Just like the Mavs. You only had one good team that fit his potential. They get to the finals. If you the Lakers, you in the free agency, you letting out these good little small pieces. That's better than what you have. But you're not getting them knowing that they better players, but you choosing analytics and what stats. That shit don't matter. They gotta go away from that. And I think that's what the problem with the NBA and with these free agents and signings that you see, players who get more money than what players who really deserve, because they looking at analytics and they looking at, oh, this player shoot 40%, 50% for the 3-point line. I need that more because he fit that system more than a Ty Jerome who do everything. He's a size guard. He could guard on your lead guard. He can pass. He can shoot the 3. He can shoot the mid range. He's also a young player. He's also going to get better, too, the more older he's get. I just feel like sometimes players, you need to go away from the analytics. I think that's wrong to keep signing players off the analytics part. And I think some of these free agents and signings is based off that. Another free agent signing I saw, and we're going to talk about that right now, Miles Turner. Shout out to Miles Turner, because Miles Turner, I'm looking at these free agents and signings. I'm looking at one of them right now. And we're going to talk on another video. What team won the free agency? What team won the free agency? What team won the free agency? Let's look at some of these deals right now. I'm looking at some of these deals. What team won the free agency? I'm looking at some of these deals. I'm looking at some of these teams. I'm looking at the Hawks. They re-signed nobody. Nick Alexander Walker agreed to a 4-year deal. Signed, trade, shop, cooked him. That's his cousin. Shout out to he played for New Orleans too, the Pelicans. So shout out to him. They also got Luke Kennard. I'm looking at the Luke Kennard. They also got Kristaps Porzingis. They got him from a 3-year trade. I'm looking at Click Capella. He deported in the. Okay, he deported. They deported Cash LeVert, George Neon, Tasman. I'm looking at this team and I'm saying the Hawks did a good. The Hawks did a good job, huh? I'm thinking about the Hawks and I'm looking at their roster and what they got. I'm only gonna look at a couple 3 teams that I look and I say won the free. I ain't gonna look at all of them. I'm gonna look at 3. These my top 3 teams that won the free. That's winning so far. It's not over. It's not over. Because right now I like the Hawks with the Kristaps Porzingis signing, but it was one signing I said that it was Drew Holiday. I think Drew Holiday he went to the Bucks. No, he went to the Portland Trailblazers. I'm sorry, Drew Holiday deported via trade to the Trailblazers, but they also got a Fonte Simon. That's the trade that I like. I think Boston won that trade, and I'm gonna tell you why. Fonte Simon is a good player. I really like Fonte Simon. He's a great player. He's a great young player that's gonna grow. I think that he got a chance to be actually a great defender, just like Drew Holiday. You put him on side Dale White, he's gonna grow with Dale White. He's gonna grow with Jason Tatum. He's gonna grow with Jaylen Brown. You put him around better players that make him better. That's a great signing. He is the key signer for them. I actually think Boston next year is still gonna be a good team. You think about it, Jaylen Brown, Fonte Simons. Even though you got rid of Luke Kennard, he's older. Chris Porzingis was injury, sick. That's kept didn't kept the consistency in the lineups flowing. You talk about getting younger. When Jason Tatum come back, having more depth that's younger on your team. You also have players like a Sam Hauser who's going to get better. Sam Hauser was a great player. Peyton Richards, who's going to take another step. Boston is good. They are straight. They are doing a good job. And I like Portland, too. Portland did a good job, too. Think about it. Drew Holiday. You got Scoot Henderson. He's a great player who need a good guard like him who could teach him how to play better defense. Chauncey Billups, he get a good lead guard, a veteran guard, a Olympian guard. So think about that. So think about both teams in that situation. I actually like that trade. Boston wins with that trade. I actually think that trade saves hope for them coming back and still winning, saving the dynasty. Because you can still come back from, okay, they didn't win this year, they might not win next year, but they come back and they can win next year and the next year out. You save your dynasty. They still 3 out of 5 years. I think Boston understand that and they gonna swing for that. And I'm looking at a couple most man, I'm looking at a couple more teams and I'm like, Lonzo with the Cavs is a good one, but what Lonzo you gonna get? We don't know. Obviously, them losing Ty Jerome was a big loss. Didn't understand that. Didn't understand them signing the dude for 4 years. You gave him them 38 million instead of letting him go completely and just gave Ty Jerome the 50 million. 3 years, 4 years, 60. I just don't get that part. I just didn't get it. You traded a good 3-and-D defender too. I didn't get that part. Cleveland, if you ask me, is the L. They're the team that's not gonna be good next year in the East. I don't see them being good. Other teams that didn't get better, I don't see other teams got better. I'm looking at these You asked me what team got better. We gonna keep up with Dallas, Cooper Cup. Well, no, Cooper. I mean, excuse me, Cooper Flag. But he's a rookie. What you gonna get out of him? I'm looking at your D'Angelo Russell. I don't see him showing up. Then with 2 years, what you gonna do with him? He's gonna be a backup guard. Kyrie, he's gonna be out. He don't come back to. You don't know what you're gonna get out of AD. They still missing questions over there. Cooper Cup, how he gonna save them? I didn't get that part. My opinion, should have traded for Giannis. I didn't get that part. You didn't trade for Giannis. I just didn't get that. You didn't trade for Giannis, and you had the one pick. If you were Milwaukee, I should be mad because I'm stuck with a player who really don't want to be here no more. And then I had a chance to get a superstar. I could rebuild out Cooper Cup. Like I didn't get that. I'm looking at teams like what do you get? What Denver? What you get? You with Denver? What you didn't improve? How you improve? Jonas Vasaluna, he's older. Bruce Brown, you had him already. You get him back. How he's gonna be you lost another shooter, a veteran shooter for a younger shooter who's still unproven. They not. I don't see they still gonna be the same. It's just a lot of teams ain't upgrade completely yet. Houston is a team to watch. I think they did a good job. So I like Boston. I like Houston. That's top two. I'm going through it. I just like them top two. When you think about the top two teams in the free agency, I just put Boston. I say Houston. When you getting KD, I like Finney Smith. That people don't understand that with the Lakers, we lost him. I love that. That makes up for Dylan Brooks. You makes up for that with him. You also got Jason Tate. I like him. It's a good young defender. You got your boy Smith. He's getting better and better. He's gonna be a stud. Aaron Holiday a stud. Come on, man. My boy Adams a stud. The Houston Rockets is good. Sugun. They are great. They gonna be a top three team in the West automatically. They got the squad. Indiana took a loss for losing Miles Turner, but at the end of the day, they won't be a team to be up there. They be at least 6, 7 seed. Losing Miles Turner is a big loss, so I don't see them doing nothing. And I don't see a lot of these teams. This is part one of right now of the signings that I'm looking at. Nick Batum, James Harden, he just got an extension 2 years. He's gonna be looking good with the Brooklyn. They just got another defender, another big man. Needed one badly because my boy Zubac be getting tired up playing that center spot. So getting another big man is helpful. I actually think the Clippers keep your roster intact. See if you can add to your roster. I think they still can look for more trades or something to add to the roster instead of just completing it. Cause I'm tired of teams just being like they being like oh I don't wanna stick with the same team no more. If it don't work 1 year or 2 year, I'm gone. I'm gone with this experiment. I'm trying something else. Team OKC, they didn't do that. They stayed season homegrown and they let it grow and now it's beautiful. It's beautiful and it's harvest. It's harvest and championship. So hey, and man, the Lakers, man, they ain't making no moves, bro. And hopefully we get DeAndre Ayton. This dude Jack Rivera, what he's gonna do for us? He's not a big size, big man. Only can play the 2, 3, or 4, 4 at best. You still need a big man. You let go of defender. You don't need another defender to replace him, but don't get that. So them the Lakers, I don't know what you're gonna do. You just LeBron just option for 50 mil plus. He's Like I don't know what you're gonna do. Hopefully we get some more players. Hopefully Luca gets better and get healthier. He played MVP level. I don't know what the Lakers gonna do. We just stay posted. That's part one of it though. Um, I'm just looking at some of the team. Memphis still the same. They ain't really made no moves. They made Cole Anthony, Ty Jerome, Cole Pope. Uh, nah, I don't see them doing nothing. Miami. My boy David Mitchell from Baylor, shout out to him. I'm a fan of him, but I don't see them doing nothing. I would have liked them got KD. If they would have got KD, Miami is a top 3 team. Didn't do that. Don't know what you're gonna do, and they're gonna have to blow it up. If you can't get nobody to come, you have to blow it up, man. Try to get something what you got, and maybe Tyler Hero. You keep Bam, he's a great player. Maybe Tyler Hero might be the player you gotta let go and start over. So hey, to get something back valuable with the other pieces that you have, the rebuild and still try to compete in the East. Milwaukee, they did a good job, but man, I don't know. Because Milwaukee is interesting. That's an interesting thing. Because you didn't trade Giannis. But you kept a lot of your key pieces though. You kept a lot of players like a Kevin Porter Jr. He's gonna be a good piece. Bobby Porter Jr. I wish that he would have left and go somewhere else. I pray he gets traded. He's a good player. He's a good piece for a lot of good teams, like a Lakers or something. He's a good piece for a lot of good teams. Man, you think about Bobby Porter, Miles Turner, and when you put your Giannis, you could play small ball. Man, if Giannis really that dude and he's playing like how he was playing in 15, think about now when you playing lineups now. Now you playing mind games. Now you can play some mind games now. You can put Giannis at the 3, and he can play that point forward really with Miles Turner, and you got Bobby Porter on a wing. Oof. You cannot double Giannis with this lineup, with this roster. I love it. I love it. People don't understand scheme. You cannot double Giannis with this lineup. You put lineups together. You thinking about if they still got Doc Rivers too. I think they still got that. I think I'm looking at Toy Prince. He's a great 3-point shooter. Gary Trent Jr., a great 3-point shooter. I'm like, Gary Harris, a great 3-point shooter. Miles Turner, way better 3-point shooter than. I'm looking at this roster right, and I know people's gonna look at the Bucks right, and they're gonna look at the Bucks and they're gonna be like, oh, they wave a dang. But they got better. They got better. They got better. The Bucks got better, and I'm not surprised they be a top 2 team and 3 team East. They got better. I like the move they did with Miles Turner. I just think you can play mind games now with the lineup. You're gonna be able to put the Kevin Porter, Gary Trent. Now you got Giannis. You put the Bobby Porters and Turner together. You're not gonna be able to get double Giannis at all with all them shooters. He has shooters around him now. This might be the best 3-point shoot team that he ever had in his career with the Bucks. I ain't even finna cap. So if Giannis, chill. I know you might be mad. If you're not gonna be able to go where you want to go, just chill. You got a good squad. You're gonna be able to win the championship this year. I like the Ross. I like what the Bucks did. I like what the Bucks did. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all the teams. That's all the teams I can see did something. You know, the Bucks, Bucks. Boston, the Bucks, and Houston. Come on, 3 teams that did something to me that make a difference. Other than Shy and Jalen Williams and the boys they get paid. They gonna be a hard team. They gonna be together for a long time. And other than that, Orlando with Desmond Bond, then it's a good signing. Uh, uh, Man, I don't know. I don't know. But if we didn't get those teams, we gonna get them in the next video, in the next free agent part 2 video. I only supposed to make videos under 10, under at least 15 minutes max. This is 25 minutes, so I went over the max. So, but fuck it, it is what it is. You know, it's the music, reaction. I'm gonna do whatever to get my support, whatever. So, this is the free agent part 1. Stay tuned. I am gonna be doing the free agency part 2. Probably in a couple days, getting y'all some updates on league and seeing who signed and giving y'all some more analyst videos. I'm gonna drop some more videos and yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. You heard me? Yeah, your music signing off.